We're gonna watch this right fast. She's speaking about something.
And almost arrogant with their advice. And I'm just like, why would I listen to you? You don't even ask me for any advice. I'm the most successful person I know.
Rumors are going around that Jay-Z threatened Kanye West shortly before their friendship ended, and insiders are now saying Jay wanted to control Kanye from the very start.
If you behave in a certain manner, that is not accustomed to where they are, right? Some people haven't evolved past 16. They still stuck in that place. You evolving every year. So that may be a threat to them.
But what really happened?
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking about that, I think Kanye West just believe in God. This God, Jay Z believe in God, but Kanye West is like more of the narrow type of he see the world different. He's evolving. Kanye West evolving, but that he's evolving, but it's always something that catches his eye because it catches God's eyes, and he gotta have that big impact like he does, and that's what makes Kanye West Kanye West. It's not like you can act the way you act, but you can still evolve. You gotta see the world as a different, because you can be bigger than you ever was. You would never evolve if you be evolved the way you want to evolve. If you just be calm, but you have to let nature hit and let your spirit hit, and you have to let it all out. And gospel, one of the gospels, I give all my energy. Let the devil, I get all the energy, and you got to be with nature. I think Kanye West is with nature. He's with the earth. He's with those things, and he knows what he's talking about because he knows God and he knows the world, and he's want to express himself the way he want to express himself. I used to run every day in Farmers Branch and walk and to say what I want to the universe because he know God, he know these things. He's evolving, but I think I think he's still a Kanye West evolving, but he's taking it past the level, and that's why Kanye West, his nature is gonna be up there. His progress is gonna be so far up there because he understand the world. The world is changing. When you understand God, the world is changing. Nature is always acting up. And if nature changing and God is changing the world, he gotta change with it. You gotta get the understanding of those things that comes with it. Kid Money started the way he be a baby. Hubert Jr. Sellers, Baby Legend. You got to understand those things, right? Like he's evolving. So with those things, he's still a part of this earth. And go to my YouTube channel at Sellers SELLERSJR 7413. He's evolving. He believes in God, so he's evolving. Nature's always changing. Climate change is always changing. So he moves summer, winter. God is always changing the world. He's already doing his wonders. So when God is doing his wonders, you can't actually come back from that. And what those things is, it's understanding nature more. And I think I wouldn't mind being under Kanye West leadership. I think that's a perfect team because he's a part of nature and God, and I would love his when he made that song called All Day. I would love his advice and be under his leadership, and I won't even question that this. You see, let me tell you something. And let me tell you something. You talk about a lot of stuff with those things, and I want to tell you something with those things, and you seen some people sign with Jay Z, a girl that's and wanted to leave because nobody's not going to be bigger than Jay Z and Beyonce. Your thing is to maintain on that label and keep your numbers going. You can't worry about keeping up with anybody. Like I can tell you many things that making it a band did wrong. Like Young Chop and them. All them trying to be leaders. Nobody's not leaders. P. Diddy is the leader. He the one to get, your thing is to work on an album to get together, not put your ego or something because you're trying to be bosses. Nobody of a boss. If we got everybody trying to be a boss and a head leader of the group, no, it's not even that. No, get the album done. That's the most thing. Get the album done. And those are the most things that the making of the band and what's his name, he messed up by he supposed to go home to his family and then he supposed to get back on the road. And he hang out with his friends. His friends are not putting out albums and doing none of that and doing music. Why not? Your friends got to be on the same level as you. You rather hang with your friends that's not on that same level as you, and that not on that same that ain't not able to bring the table. Why they not in the studio doing music and doing this thing and trying to get P Diddy to sign them? So you gotta say you go and chill out with your homies. I'm from New Orleans. How about you, Pastor? You gonna chill out with your homies, and you're not even doing those things. When P Diddy call you, you come like you gotta go to work. You gotta go back to work. You gotta go back to you gotta understand those things where you're talking about where you missing money because you allow your homeboys to throw you off a game. You messing up your money, and the thing is, you don't tell your boss that I don't want to be. I just want. Hold up, you really lost your damn mind, boy. You really lost your mind telling your boss that you really lost your mind. It's like telling my boss I don't feel like coming to work, and then I don't want to come to work. You never tell somebody like that. Like you never tell your boss that. I read this book, Leaving Your Mark, because I worked at Walmart. And I'm going to tell you, when I was at 2996, I got the phone, and I'm talking on the phone, and I'm telling Jessica, and she looking straight up at me, giving me eye contact, looking me straight in the eye. And I tell her, either you teach me or I leave. And the reaction on, you teach me or I leave, and I sue you. And I sue you. And that's what I said. And she heard everything in my phone. And to see her body motion and her facial expression of I meant what I said that I was going to do. And Doug McMillan took it to the last point where he really took it too far. He coming at him and his corporate coming and smiling in my face. I know you know, I had the best coat. Like, I felt like Webby. I know you want to take my place. Smiling in my, that's the truth. The corporate office came in there. I'm not lying about that, man. Y'all think, trust me. Trust me. It's not laughing. She laughing. No, sweetie. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. That's for the Roger.
Was Jay ever a real friend to Ye, or was he just using him to control him? Okay, to give you some context, Kanye and Jay-Z first met in 2000 when Ye produced a track for Beanie Siegel, who was signed to Jay's Rockefeller Records. Both Jay-Z and Rockefeller co-founder Dame Dash were blown away by Kanye's production skills, and Kanye started producing for other rock artists, including Jay himself. In fact, Kanye is often credited for revitalizing Jay-Z's career with the production on Jay's 2001 album, The Blueprint. Meanwhile, Kanye was also trying to establish himself as a rapper. However, he struggled to get a record deal.
Let me tell you, when you struggle to get a record deal, you have labels that don't believe in God. So if you gonna talk, and hey, I'm being honest with you. If you talking about struggle to be the struggle to, you got some labels that don't believe in the foundation of God. They just want the money of it. You can't see, if you can't see potential in God's child, that means you don't believe in God. Those are the things. Let me tell you something. You should not even worry about the numbers. You that's the thing with those situations is you should put a person to work in the labels that if he believes in God, that's the most thing in that label, and he's rapping to you on site. That's God is the most important thing, where you trust in Him to get the job done. So it's not Kanye West's fault. It's the label's fault for being the way they are and not believing in God. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna struggle to get the record deal, you got labels that the mindset that they want the money, but it comes with the empire of God. God is gonna give you more than you ever know when you believe in Him. And you have to understand, please to know you when you're 7 or 8, you have to give Him more than He ever know when you believe in Him. And you have to understand those things. But these labels, 22 Savage, 21 Savage talking about, if I talk about God, I get no money. But look at Kanye West, how he took it. How he took it. And people not mentioning God and that, like hip hop don't want, some hip hop don't want to mention those things. You got DJ Khaled, you got Lil Wayne, you got all the rest of those things. But some of these labels don't believe in the fact of those things. So if you talking about, you gotta look at the mindset of some labels. They gonna sit up there and tell you don't believe in God, but if you know the business, they just, the thing is, instead of just putting your trust into a person that have that faith, seeing where he goes, what is his religion, what he do, what is your religion, what you two stand for. It's the late, it's they lost because you ain't understanding what he stand for. You know what I'm saying? It's they lost. They the stupid ones. They the stupid ones in it. They the stupid ones in the situation. It they lost. You know they stupid, and you gotta actually they miss out on something because they the one that's so stupid and don't understand those things. Because if you talk about God, if you talk about this, and you talk about certain things, you wouldn't even get where you at today. So it's not about those things or what you're talking about. So you got to understand the constantly domains of those things. Labels don't believe in God. They just want the money. They don't have the belief system of it. They just love the name in the back of the dollar.
And all major labels turned him down because he didn't portray the gangsta image that was popular.
Let me tell you something. Do XIQ, do he believe in God? Do he believe in those things? Because Ice Cube said something about everybody I know best for this world to everybody to mind their business. Stay out of everybody's business. But let me tell you something. They say 9/11 could not been voted. Who told you 9/11 could not been voted? If we would have looked out for the spirit of everyone, everybody could have looked after each other. How can those things to understanding those things? So those things that you're talking about is not just portraying, because Ice Cube says something about minding, and he knows best for the mind everybody's business. Do he believe in God? That's a different thing. Do he believe in God? That's a different thing than what you are.
Mainstream hip hop at the
And Ice Cube even said he was a CIA agent. So why not? He's tricking the public and playing with the public mindset. Because if the public don't believe in God, and he even said it. He even said it. He even said it. He even said it on the show. He was a CIA agent in real life when they asked him. He even said it. So if he said it out his mouth and they asked him a truth question, you don't know truth. They wouldn't even ask him that question if he didn't know truth. If he didn't know truth, you have to understand those things. So it's not that easy used to believe. He said he doing small government thing, doing charity for governments. So that's not the case. That's not the case right there. Easy eating them doing small charity for governments. That is not the case of. It's not about this about a gangster image. It's about it's not about that. Other people don't want to deal with God. They don't believe in the fiction. I was in Dallas County, and Dallas has so many stories to in the Bible. I don't know what to believe. God sent everybody in different times on different missions to understand those different qualities of life. Everybody have a mission, but you have to understand your mission in a way of that. You have to understand your way. You have to understand your mission of those things. If you don't understand your mission, how can you understand? I don't think that was the case when you're dealing with that situation. I don't think that was the case at all. Hey, how you doing? I don't think that's what's the case at all. You know what I'm saying?
Jay-Z was also reportedly reluctant to sign Kanye as a rapper. However, Dame Dash finally talked him into it because he was scared Rockefeller would lose Kanye as a producer. After Rockefeller signed Kanye in 2002, Jay and Kanye started working closely together and quickly developed a friendship, or at least that's what Kanye thought. After collaborating on numerous iconic tracks, Ye and Jay released Watch the Throne in 2011, one of the most iconic joint hip-hop albums of all time. However, by the time Kanye and Jay wrapped up their Watch the Throne tour in the summer of 2012, something had changed and their relationship slowly started to unravel. Kanye's mom Donda died in 2007, and Kanye reportedly felt like he was all alone in the world and had no real friends to lean on. There were also rumors back then that Kanye and Jay had a lot of heated arguments over the creative direction for Watch the Throne. Jay wanted to use some of the songs he and Kanye made for his solo album Magna Carta Holy Grail, while Kanye insisted the song should go on their joint album. Meanwhile, Kanye started dating Kim Kardashian, and this drove a wedge between Jay and Ye. Kanye apparently tried very hard to get Kim into Jay's inner circle. However, Jay and Beyonce didn't want their names associated with the Kardashians.
I don't think that's the case. That's not really the case. You don't got all your facts together. That's not really all of the case. Your facts is not together. That's not what you're saying. They Kanye West would have just let that be and came out with more albums. That's not the case. You looking at he would have came out with more albums. That's not even the case. You're looking at an album. You don't need a Jay Z and Kanye West got more material than anything. The thing is, they thinking about what's gonna get the public attention. That was the most important. They didn't have a disagreement. It was gonna get the public attention. That's the most important thing. You might don't got all your facts together. You might don't got all your facts together on that situation. Because it's about what's gonna rock the radio station, when it's gonna get the radio station, look what the audience is gonna like about it. You got some songs on Jay-Z album long time ago that never hit the radio down in first I and never been on a radio station. And you got a lot of songs on there that never been on a radio station. And that never actually been on a radio station. Jay-Z and Kanye West got a long first album they made together. They got a lot of things that never should have been on. It should have been hit radios. You know, people not appreciate Alvin and Beyonce like you, but he said you right, and this is where Yellow Breezy come in line. When Jay like she told the person when Yellow Breezy come in line. When Jay Z talked about something, because he didn't want to, because before I went to jail, I was talking about my idea for the building, right? And this is where Yellow Breezy caught line, and he got out of jail because he didn't want to get caught in his lie about what he did when Kanye West made a song called All Day, because he know I called Rockefeller up, and Jay Z sent Kanye West to come in All Day, and he called All Day, nigga. You think you know everything that's going on? You think you have the facts to everything that's going on? That's not true to what you're talking about. And you got to understand what is going to. They got a lot of hit songs. That's not even a question. They got a lot of hit songs, but they got to pick songs that's going to make what's going to make the hits of all of those things that you're talking about. What that's what the things is. You know, you know, if they had a chance, they'd let every song play on that radio station if they had a chance. If they really had a chance. And like when I listen to an album, when I listen to, I don't like this listening to one song sometime. I like to listen to the whole album. And I don't just like when YouTube and go to things. I like to listen to albums. So if you're gonna catch me on YouTube, getting on my thing, I'm listening to the whole album. If you're gonna catch me on those things, doing those things, and those mad, you know what I'm saying? Those are the things that you're not understanding. Like people don't know, people been stealing, and Texans don't even know. I've been on live, me playing music. I've been on Big Live. I've been everywhere, been just finding out about the business. I've been studying, man, and there's a lot of stupidity going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stupidity going on in this situation in Texas. There's a lot of lying going on. So when I call Jake, go get Jake, go get Jake, go get I call Rockefeller, get Jake, go get Jake, go get Jake. All right, you don't even know what's going on. Go get Jake, go get Jake. So I call Rockefeller. You don't know what's going. You think you know what's going on? You think you really know what's going on? See, that's not the case of what you're talking about.
Beyonce famously skipped Kim and Kanye's wedding in Italy. The wedding took place just weeks after the infamous Met Gala incident in which Beyonce's sister Solange attacked Jay-Z on an elevator, and this was offered as a reason why Jay and Beyonce didn't want to be seen in public. However, Kanye later said he was hurt by their decision to skip the wedding, explaining that even if Jay-Z and Beyonce were dealing with some private issue, he expected them to show up because he thought they were part of the family.
Let me tell you something. Nobody wants to bring those things to a person wedding, and you got to be in a good space. That's not gonna be cool. That got to be in a good space. Nobody's not gonna want to bring some to somebody's wedding when they having hard times. And I think they just wanted to focus on the little arguments they have at the marriage. Nobody want to go to another person's wedding and not be comfortable and not enjoy themselves. And not enjoy themselves at the wedding. That's the thing, and not enjoy themselves. See, I would want to go to a person. I was just talking to my friend and I'm talking to Billy's sister. She talking about getting married and things and and those things to her little boyfriend. And you would want to go to somebody marriage with somebody wedding and just be happy. No, you don't want to bring all those problems over there. Let them work out their difference. They probably had time many times to hang out with each other, man. That's not even a case. You got to think of it. I think they made the best decision to work out their issues. Jay Z said, "I don't see no one calling me when I'm having lady trouble with my lady. Nobody's calling me to go and I'm having trouble with my lady. And when you're in relationships, it's just you and her and the kids. So you gotta you gotta deal. They got kids. You gotta deal with that stuff, man. So you gotta understand those things. I didn't been in a relationship. Trust me, my ass done got chewed out on many occasions. So you have to understand the relationship side of things and understand, like, man, sometimes you gotta be able to work stuff out. You know what I'm saying? I don't. He shouldn't not hold that against him because that's the difference between that. That guy got kids and he don't want to. That's the difference between that. But Kanye West is a big figure because he nature. He's nature. He represent God. He represent everything that comes with it. But he also see when he make videos, he see the beauty out of women, and he's able to the spirit out of women. He able to acknowledge what he's seeing out of the women. He able to understand those things.
I was hurt I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they was going through some things,
Hey, Kanye West, you gonna have better times, boy. Look, you gonna have better times. You gonna have better times. Shit, my mom and my mom and my stepdad did a renewal wedding. So you think that's over? Do a renewal, have another wedding. You ever watch kids? My mom and dad did a second wedding, did a second wedding. No, it always have time. You need to look at the big. It's always have time. It always have time. Like it always have time. Guess Who was one of my favorite movies, but my mom and stepdad they got married first, and then they had a renewal wedding. They had a big wedding. They had another big wedding. There's always time. You can always kindle that love again, and what you want, that love is always kindled. So if he decide to get married again, or whatever he decide to do, or get married to Kim Kardashian again, I think Jay Z and Beyonce will be there. I really think they'll be there. I really think they will actually be there. I really think they actually be there.
But it's family, you know.
You know, I couldn't even. Let me tell you something. My mama had a graduation, and in no way I can get out that damn detention with Mr. Osley. He came and got me from that classroom. So there's no way I can get out that detention. I was stuck. And that's the difference between, you gotta understand, I was stuck. Mom was a little bit mad at me, but I was stuck. I was like a stuck dam. I couldn't even get out to get out of this situation before it even, this little my effort came and got me before it even, damn, I was gonna go do it tomorrow or something, and do those things. Like my ex girlfriend Christina at 14 and 15 years old, she wanted me to meet her friends, Chris Clark and everything. She didn't know I had a lot of stuff on my plate. And I said, I have time for you. They're like, just give me some time to make time around my schedule at 14 and 15. I'm working. I'm going to other jobs. I'm not getting back home. The school be let out at Newman Smith around 3 something, and we not getting back to about 4:30. And the school buses 4:35. We not getting back till late. So by the time we go to other jobs or we go to the malls or we doing other stuff, we not getting back to college. We not getting back to a certain time. So it's hard for us to understand the coordination of those things. And when Chris Clark got to know me, like dealing with Christina, when they got to know me, they changed their mind. Like when I actually got to know them, they changed their mind. Like, cause I was like, it's not that I don't want to meet them, but you got to know my schedule. You have to know my schedule, like literally. Like, I'm going to job fairs. I'm going to do all of these things, and you got to know my schedule. You really have to know my schedule. Like, I only got time for you. Like, come on, give me some time. You know what I'm saying? Give me some time to move. Right now is not the time. I'm not getting back to 4:30. We not getting back to the classroom about 4:35. The school buses, everybody else has left, and the school bus is still right there waiting. We got to rush in. Everybody got to rush in the classroom at Newman Smith High School. We got to rush in, and we got to get on the bus, and we got to do it. So it's hard for those things to happen. And damn, I'm already exhausted because we doing multiple things. So I'm already exhausted. So you got to understand the situation. So we passing newspapers out at school. We doing Avon, selling Avon. We selling candy. We going to other schools selling Avons to other teachers, and those things can be. We go to Turner. We would go to Turner, and Turner and Newman Smith. Our teachers would get Turner. Turner would come to Newman Smith, and sometimes we would go over there to Turner. So, like the teachers at Turner and Newman Smith, like us, we was real understanding, like us in the classrooms, like and how we operated. So, and people don't know that, like we was actually going to Turner, and Turner was coming up, but we was actually going. Mostly, we was going over there in Turner, and with the other classes. So We going to fairs. We doing certain things, and Miss Chastity stay in Fort Worth, so sometimes we go to the mall, to her mall in Fort Worth, and they got a Lego set, train set, and that's the train set is really in Fort Worth is really good. So she stays in there. She like to take us out there, and but we buy stuff though, and we have to be the one that talk to people if we're gonna buy something to eat. The thing is, oh, we're gonna go to the food court and we're gonna buy something. We gotta be the one. No, like the people. That's how you gotta be. Like I wasn't mad. But we don't like. I remember when we playing puff up golf, and I was telling thing and Dolores. Everybody started laughing at me because came. A bunny came across the thing, and I hopped up in Miss Chastity, and everybody started laughing. Man, you know that how this motherfucking bunny just gonna come out of nowhere. And I'm trying to go to the pump up golf thing. And then motherfucking bunny come out of nowhere, and I just jumped up, and everybody started laughing at me. Like the whole class, Dolores and everybody just started laughing. Literally, they started laughing at the situation. Billy and everybody started laughing, like Dolores and everybody, the whole class started laughing. That's a damn bunny, man. That's nature. That's a bunny. You know what type of that damn bunny have, man. That damn bunny could be dangerous, man. Like, damn. Nigga, damn bunny can have rabies or something, man. You know that. I told you, like, when I was a little kid, man, I was scared of rabbits, man. I was scared that they'd take me on a little spaceship. Like, I used to be scared as hell. Like, I told Samantha, man, look, Samantha, she always getting them damn things, man. She always bringing puppies. Now, like, don't come at me with that little damn rabbit. That rabbit, he look evil, man. That little fucker look evil, man. I told Samantha, that little fucker look evil, man. Don't come at me. You're getting it out the cage. When I had my place, Samantha, don't do that, man. Don't do that. She hard with those damn pets, man. I'm like, you did, Hubert, don't be scared. No, you keep that damn rabbit away from me. You hear me like on Police Academy? You keep that damn rabbit away from me. You hear me? You put that little fucker back in the cage. I told Samantha. You put that little fucker back in the cage. That's what you do. You man, pour me in the ass. You put that little fucker back in the cage. I like, really? Really? You put that motherfucker back in the cage, man. Like literally. But I don't think it was. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that. I don't think it was with that at all. I just think it is the situation that it need more time. See, my friend don't ask. They didn't know. My friend don't even know the situation that I was in. Like Cece don't even know. So um, don't know the situation I was in. She didn't even know I had all these things going on. Like I'm going to elementary schools doing stuff. Like I had a lot going on. Doing spacewalk with Patrick and Nerman, going to the gym. I mean, playing my game at the gym with the kids over there. Man, like in a lunchroom, and I brought my game over there. So I was like, hold up, Miss Dolores, let us bring our game up, and we brought it at Mary Grimes too. And we played it in the gym. I actually played in the gym with the rest of the class, Mary Grimes gym. At Mary Grimes in Farmers Branch. I actually brought my game at Mary Grimes and we played it in the gym. So Miss Dolores' mom was the assistant principal. Was the assistant. Dolores' mom was the principal assistant. So sometimes I sat in there with her sometime in there and stuff. So those things are what that is. But people don't know I had a lot on my plate. And plus, I used to go be with Kevin, this guy at the Turner football team. He helped to coach out, and I used to now shout out to him because I just owed him a little sick. He should know. He should know me that I have a little problem. So he know if he see me, when he see me. His brother tried to speak up. He should know. Kevin saw me many times, and he should know. He worked at the car wash in Addison, and he should know if Kevin gonna know. Kevin know if I have some issues, I'm gonna pay this $50, $60. That ain't nothing. And Kevin should know. we've been friends a lot. That he should know. So when his brothers speak up about something that he should not be speaking for, because if Kevin meet me, he gonna know when I have it tonight. He's gonna know these things, and he gonna be okay. He not gonna get mad. So this person brother speaking for something that he don't supposed to be doing. I saw Kevin at the car wash. You know what I'm saying? He could have told me, and he know I go through stuff, man. So I go through Social Security, so he know I go through stuff. So he knows this, man. He know I was in a turn and stuff. I used to go to him and chill with him at the football team. We used to have our bikes. We got the Boost mobile phones. We chirping each other. If I'm not gonna, yeah, my name is Hubert. How about you? HUB. And he helping out the football team. Sometimes I go with him over there in Turner and this over there, and he helping out the football team. So me and Kevin was already, but Kevin know I go through stuff, man. His brother tried to speak, and Kevin talked to me at the car wash. He worked at the car wash across the street, so he know when I'm gonna get right. He knows this, and he knows this. He had no right speaking, and he knows this. He knows if he know when I'm gonna get right. He knows me. He went to school, Miss Chassie and with Miss Dolores. He know when I'm gonna get right, so he know when it's gonna be the right time, and he knows that, man. So if your brother haven't came up to me and say Hubert, he knows. He used to talk this dude at Fiesta in Carrollton over there where over there got a Fiesta over there by the Burger King. The little black guy used to work there. So those are the things. Like we used to talk to people at Fiesta over there. Like the workers, a little black guy at Fiesta that used to work, and we used to be friends with him. And we used to go to Fiesta and kick it over there. Like he used to talk to this worker at Fiesta over there. I didn't get along with the thing, but the worker we got along with him. We got along with the guy that was at Fiesta. Me and Kevin knew the little dude at the black guy at Fiesta. So we used to always come and kick it at Fiesta over there. Yeah, at Fiesta. Yeah, yeah, like yeah. So yeah. Me and him had bikes. We had our bikes and stuff. So basically, man, we used to put our bikes in front of by dart or something, catch the thing, get it on the dart bus, and we used to go on that mother. And we not riding on our bikes. We just doing those things with that. You know what I'm saying? It just got stuff to do, man. Like when you tell the Biggie situation and the Tupac situation. When P Diddy told Biggie to go to Paris, and he wanted to celebrate, right? Whoa, hold up. We're gonna get back to that later. He wanted to celebrate, right? Hmm. Hmm. Let's get back to that. He wanted to celebrate, and P Diddy told him to that to go to that thing, right? And he didn't want to go. I wanted to celebrate it. At Biggie would have went on that trip, nothing would have happened. That's the truth. If Biggie would have went on that trip, don't be shaking your head. Don't be saying. I just thought of something. Don't worry about it. Don't be shaking your head. Don't be shaking your head. I just thought of something. Don't be shaking your head. You shaking your head because you up to something. Why is that? It's something I caught on. It's something that why you say shake your head. What I do to you, you should shake your head. Come on. Come on.